Namaste, I am JVN Dr. Priyanka. Today I will discuss about orchard establishment alternate row planting pattern. And this method, hexagonal and quinco, a hexagonal system. In this method, the trees are planted in each corner of an equilateral triangle with the sixth tree from a hexagon with a seventh tree in a center. Therefore, this system is also called as subtool, as a seventh tree is accommodated in the center of hexagon. This system provides equal spacing, but it is difficult to lay out. This perpendicular distance between any two adjacent row is equal to product of 0.866 multiply the distance between any two trees. As the perpendicular distance between any two rows is less than unity, this system accommodates 15% more tree than the square system, and the limitation of the system are that is difficult to lay out and the cultivation is not so easy done in the square system. And next, diagonal and quinquex system. This system is square system but with one more plant in the center of the square. This well accommodate double the number of plants but does not provide equal spacing. The central filler tree chosen may be short like one. This system can be followed when the distance between the permanent tree is more than 10 centimeter. As there were to be competition between permanent and filler tree. The filler tree should be removed after a few years while maintained tree comes to bearing. The next one, triangular system. The tree are planted as a square system, but the difference being that those in the even numbered row are midway between those in the odd row instead of opposite to them. Triangle system is based on the principle is isolateral triangle. The distance between any two adjacent tree in the row is equal to the perpendicular distance between any two adjacent row. However, the vertical distance between the immediate two tree in the adjacent row is equal to the product of 1.11 into distance between two trees row when compared to square system. Each tree occupy more area and hence is accommodate few tree per hectare than the square system. And contour system. It is generally followed on the hill where the plants are planted along the counter across the slope is particularly suited to land with undulating topography where the greater danger of erosion and irrigation of the orchard is difficult. The main purpose of this system is minimize land erosion and soil conservation moisture. And planting distance. Planting distance, uh, the principle is deciding the planting distance and following the tree when fully grown and fringes of trees should be touch each other but the branches should not be interlocked. The tree root is spread over a much larger area than top and according to root stock and training pruning irrigation system specific and other region. High density planting system SDP. Planting of tree rather as a close space than the accumulation one using certain special technique with a sole objective of obtaining maximum productivity per unit area without sacrificing quality in often refers to high density planting. This technique was first established in apple in Europe during 16 and raw majority of apple orchard in Europe, America, Australia, New Zealand and grown under this system. In this system, for planting density is recognized for apple, low high density planting less than 250 tree per hectare and moderate high density planting 250 to 500 tree per hectare high density 500 to 1250 tree per hectare. The ultra high density 150 greater than per hectare. Recently super high density planting 2000 tree per hectare. Advantage of high density of planting, reduce labor cost, improve food quality, and characteristics of SDP. The tree of SDP should have maximum number of fruiting branches and minimum number of structural branches, and the tree are generally trained with a central middle surrounding by nearly horizontal fruiting branches, and these branches should be so arranged and pruned in a way each branch casts a minimum amount of shade in other branches. The highest should be 1.5 its diameter at the base. The key of successful SDP done upon the controlled tree size. And planting system of SDP. The success of SDP depend upon the right choose the planting system. General rectangular planting and with single, double, and three row planting are followed. In single row planting, is distance between row is close, where the distance between the row is wide. In double row planting, a wider spacing given after every two row, and whereas in three row planting, a wider spacing is given after every three row, and mid orcharding system is bad of 10 to 15 rows closely planted and separated by array of 2.5 meter width between beds. This system is called pair system. Thank you.